Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Rater with another instant noodle cooking time with the Ramen Rater. You'll see today I'm wearing my Nissin hat. This is actually from Nissin, Germany. I thought it'd be kind of cool to wear it. I never wear it. But I'm doing something with this. This is chili top ramen. If you'll notice in this upper corner here, it's vegetarian. This is the only current vegetarian top ramen. I guess the oriental flavor, or rather now the soy something flavor is not. So that's okay. But if you're vegetarian and you don't like spicy things, you're kind of out of luck. Anyways, you may have seen my video, the best instant noodle recipe of all time. Well, actually, that's the most popular video I have. It's gotten well over 250,000 views, and it's got well over 250,000 comments, if not more. And basically, a lot of people are like, dude, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? I got this idea, I got that idea. Now, the constructive ones I'm okay with. But basically, this was my mom's recipe that she would make me, and this actually was what got me interested in instant noodles, period. But I haven't been able to replicate it, but I think I'm on the right track today, and I thought I would try a little bit of a stew on it. So, first off, I've got a pot of boiling water. Let's throw the noodles in. Ah, man. Sometimes they get... Let go, you son of a... Aye, the scars of noodles. Dude, whoa. Did not want to let go. Anyways, part of the recipe was you didn't cook the noodles all the way. You cooked them, like, instead of 3 minutes, you cooked them 2 minutes. So that is what's commencing here. Turn the volume down a little bit on that burner. It was too loud. One of the things you said was, don't put the seasoning in with it, put it in after. And I'm thinking it's just going to be like so salty that it's just disgusting. But I'll give it a try. But anyways, it's the chili one, so can I do a mukbang of this? I want to say that I did, and it was tasty. It didn't kill me though. Obviously, I'm still here. All right. Have a sip of the official beverage. I mean, officially, unofficially, I guess. Well, I don't know. I really like this stuff. It's dietary Mountain Dew. 45 seconds. T-minus 45 seconds on the clock. Right here we have a skillet with oil in it, and I'm thinking that's the missing link. I've been doing it with butter, and I think it's oil that it's gonna require some Earl. Stir that up. Plus, usually when I do this recipe, I use 1 egg. This time I'm using 2 scrambled eggs. So we'll see how it goes. And I think with the oil, it actually will fry the edges. It's like refried noodles. It's kind of funny. But... Oh, shut up. Okay, so 2 minutes have elapsed on the noodles over there. Shall we drain them? We shall. We have our handy draining device here. Come on. From the last noodles I made. So here is our noodles. I'm trying to drain these like extra good. I want the... I don't know. We'll see. This is kind of going to be a Frankenstein-y experiment. But if it works, you guys are going to be stoked. And who knows, maybe, God, what is it? It's ridiculous. Jenner and Kardashian noodle recipes. Those aren't even... That's like a drunken walk to the kitchen at 3 a.m. after the bars let out. Go, man, I'm hungry. What should I have? Oh, I'll put garlic powder on it. It's like, okay, yeah, garlic powder. Smarty pants. Why don't you put some fenugreek on it as well? Who knows? Alright, so here is the noodle just with the seasoning. I'm going to give that a taste right out of here. I have a... I think there's a bunch of this. Yeah. You get a lot of... I'm getting a lot of... I don't know what I'm getting in that whiff. I want to say cumin, but I'm not sure. Yeah. It is on the salty side, but maybe the egg will kind of help with that. We need the spatula. Oh man. There it is. Spatula. That's freaking hot. And now I'm just gonna dump it in. And we'll see what the universe has to say about that. Let's watch and wonder together. We could be all doomed, folks. There we go. Come on, magnetic tripod, do your stuff. See, it's pretty cool. You can get it like really down front and everything. But it's kind of hard to focus. Anyways, that's pretty good. Okay, it's all earled up. You Earl. Hopefully the smoke alarm doesn't go off. Nobody wants that, yeah. Yeah, I always thought it was butter when my mom did this. But you know, I'm betting it was oil. I mean, how else are you going to get it really easy crisp? But she would make this for me for breakfast, and then they stopped having the particular Nissin variety that I liked. It was called Nissin Roasted Ramen. And then we went down to the Asian grocery in Seattle. I lived in Anacortes at the time when I was wee. And I guess they brought the packaging. That's always been my thought. And asked them, hey, do you have anything comparable? They don't make that stuff anymore. They're like, oh yeah, try this. And it was Nissin chicken ramen, so, which honestly works really quite well. The noodles are flatter. I think they allow for frying much quicker. Somebody said stop swirling them around, just let them sit. So I'm going to do that for now. I'm going to let them sit here. I just don't want them to burn and cause the smoke alarm to go off. As I said, nobody wants that here. That equals awaking a small human girl. And she's got some pipes, ladies and gentlemen. She is loud, so if she got awakened by that, that'd probably not be a good scene. But anyway, are you enthralled by this? Is this like the most fun you've had in a month? Ooh. I don't know that I want to go too much longer this way. They are starting to get crisp. Maybe that... Just let them sit, dude. Maybe that guy was like totally spot on. He will forever go down in the annals of the Ramen Rater as the just let it sit guy. Mr. Sit. Two p.m. here on the Pacific Coast. Dog days of summer. Yesterday got up in the 90s. Today it will do the same. I'm just outside the North Seattle area, and I believe by now, well, at noon it was 83. So by now I'm guessing it's about 88, and it'll probably peak at about 93. Yeah. So I think we're about there. I was thinking of putting some Chinese sausage in this, but oh no. And let's go in. This doesn't feel like the way it did when I was a kid. Boy, I'll tell you though, it's getting close. It is getting that little nice bit of crispiness. It's always right around the edges too. Yeah, you can hear it when it scoots around. Yeah, dry as a bone. So what I'm going to do now, drop our eggs on it. Rock and roll eggs. I should mention this is my absolute pride and joy of the kitchen, my Korean wonder skillet that was like, I think it was like 15 bucks at 99 Ranch, and it said something on the packaging about how the dream of humanity is to make cooking utensils that are logical and easy to clean. So yeah, I'm pretty thrilled with that. And we'll let that kind of simmer around for a little bit. I think that's the safe way to go. I'll give it a couple minutes. I think my camera is getting too hot. Being as close. Oh yeah, it's getting way too hot. So here's what we'll do. Here, camera, I apologize for putting you in this situation. It doesn't care for this, folks. So I'm gonna scoot this. So oh wow, look at that. It's just like floating on air. Actually, you can still see it. Look at that. Yeah, you can still see it. That's the beauty of the 360 camera. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. I'll let it chill out there for a minute. Yeah, you're okay with that, right? Are you inconvenienced? I really hope not. But yeah, this camera came with my phone. It was a bonus for pre-ordering a Galaxy Note 8. And honestly, I was thinking, like, what am I going to do with a 360 cam? I mean, it's a cool idea, like, as a toy, but would it really be actually useful? And as far as having the front going and the back going, no, not into it. I mean, the files are enormous, and it's like I used it for like when I got into the hotel room when I went to Taipei. And everyone, what's your room like? So it's just like snap, boom, post. You know, it's like, here, go look around. You know, here's what the bathroom looks like. Here's the whole deal. So, but yeah, I never really thought it would be all that useful. And honestly, the fact that I can look at it, what you're seeing through my phone, and then position it somewhere, that's pretty sweet. With my phone's front-facing camera, which is a decent resolution, its depth of field or whatever is just way too close. This kind of allows me to move around a little bit. Alright, so apparently the 360 cam doesn't like to hang out right next to the frying pan. It came up with a warning saying, it's too hot, needs to cool down. So I heeded that warning, and it's about 3 or 4 minutes later. What I did was I ingeniously wrapped my hands around my Mountain Dew, my ice cold Diet Mountain Dew, and then wrapped my hands around the can. So, what have we here? Well, we have, yeah, baby. We basically have what my mom used to make me for breakfast. This is it. This is totally it. Here we are. Look at that. That's what it looks like. And it's crispy. I thought it would be kind of neat since it's chili. We'll do kind of a more, what do you call it? In the vernacular of spicy chili. Unfortunately, if you're vegetarian, this is where that, well, we already put eggs in it, so that fun ended a while back. But here's some cheese. Right on top there. This is processed cheese. It's gone through a wonderful process of being, yeah, I don't know. And then we've got a little bit of, come on, melt. This is actually crushed red pepper from Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. Oh wow, it's such wonderful stuff. I haven't even opened it yet. So their herbed cheese shaker is actually something I enjoy rarely, but. And remember, with that one, refrigerate after opening. This one, I don't think it says that. If it does, there's something weird about it. Use within 9 months of opening. Okay. Wow, really? Serving size, 1 tablespoon. There's a gram of fat in this. How's that possible? 100% crushed red pepper. I don't know. There. And just because I'm a huge fan of this stuff, and I really haven't heard a lot of people yammer about it, I absolutely adore this hot sauce. Cholula chili garlic. It's really quite nice. And unfortunately now this is like, as far as looking at something, it's kind of destroyed, isn't it? But hold on. Don't lose hope. We have a knife. So let's cut. Let's slice. Let's delve in and look. I'm going to use the knife and the fork to make an incision this way across the food. You really think about it, but whenever you're making food and you cut it, well, I guess you're not making an incision, you're just making a slice. But if I like open this up a little bit and put something in there, that would be an incision. But as far as being a doctor, no, I'm not a doctor. Anyways, let's see here. Yeah, this cheese just didn't do what I wanted it to. The cheese is not acting as one with me, so. But here, let's try this angle. Oh, the knife is getting all hooked up to the feet on the tripod. There we go. Now what do we got? There we go. Look, you're right in front. See that? Look at you. Look at you, getting to enjoy a nice meal with me. How was your day? Yeah. And here's how it looks. I have a feeling this isn't going to be half bad. That's it. It was the stinking oil. You know, I never really thought about it. I always thought, oh, she used butter. She might have, but she's my mom, so she knows things. Look, you can even see that one is crisp. And this actually works quite well with the hot sauce and the chili flake and all. So I guess the real deal now is to do this with the chicken ramen. And I'm not talking like top ramen chicken flavor. I'm talking, it's a orange and white striped pack from Japan. Has a little chicken on it, and it says the original since 1958. It was the Nissin Foods' very first product. And it's not Nissin, it's Nissin. It's like there's an SH sound. Probably double S just has a sh. Instead of Nissin, could have possibly just been like Nisin. Which makes me wonder if in Japan it's pronounced Nissan. Nissan. or Nissan. I don't know. Nissin. I've seen so many times when people have like been writing about top ramen and things like that, and they like call it Nissan top ramen. Nissan cup noodles. What's funny though is you've got companies like okay, so Sapporo Ichiban is part of a big company called Sanyo Foods, right? Sanyo Foods is part of Sanyo, and there's a food division. There's like, I believe they make heavy industrial things like backhoes and bulldozers and things like that too. There are a lot of big companies that have a lot of branches out there, and they branch into foods, you know? Did you know Samsung makes cars? Wouldn't that be hot? I think so. They look pretty groovy. But anyways, yeah, I'm really quite pleased with how this came out. Two eggs and a little oil. All the difference in the world. Much less dry. Well, the cheese helps with that. Well, cool. I guess I'll go finish my lunch. Look at that. It almost has the consistency of like a burger. So what you could do is make something like this. You could use something to form it like a patty, and you could make a ramen burger that way. Instead of making the ramen be the bun, I think it would be equally as unsatisfactory. I am one of the first people who tried the home recipe for making ramen burgers, and I've had them at home, I've had them at restaurants, and honestly, I think the ramen burger is one of the worst inventions of all time. I'm sorry, but it just does not enthrall me. I guess they originally came from Japan, where they would use ramen, fry it, and they would use that as the buns. And instead of having like hamburger, I mean ground beef, but instead of having hamburger, they had like pork tonkatsu, but K-A, not K-O-T-S-U. Actually, we've got a joint around here called Katsu Burger, and the last time I was there, they were talking about getting the ramen burger buns for their Katsu burgers, and yeah, they were like pork cutlet burger. I bet you they're super good. Kind of spendy, but good stuff. Anyways, alright, this is taking way too long, but yeah, there'll be another review of this, or another video, pretty soon. I just got to get up to Canada and get a pack of that chicken ramen, because they don't sell it here, but they sell it up there, and it's pretty cheap. We're crazy. I don't know why we don't allow it in, but that's the deal. But anyways, well, thank you for bearing with me. This has been Hans the Ramen Rater, wishing you would possibly be so inclined. There's some videos over there. Yeah, over there there's videos and junk. The one on top is the first attempt at cooking this. The one in the middle is the second attempt. And the one at the bottom, that's a Momofuku Ando day, so check that out. Anyways, have a good one, and bye.